Okay, so I welcome you to this presentation, this video where I will be breaking down how much you will need to relocate to Canada through the study route. Okay, so maybe you want to relocate to Canada through study, but you are not sure of how much you should budget. Then this video is for you. I'm breaking down for you in this video all you need to know, all it would cost you to relocate to Canada through study. By the way, my name is Daniel. This is a Safe Travel Consult. I want you to subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed, because I normally drop series of videos like this once in a week so that I can give you updated information. You can be updated when it comes to relocating to Canada, whether through study, whether through work routes, whether through express entry, or you are looking for job opportunity in Canada. This, my channel, is for you. So I want you to subscribe so that you don't miss out some of my valuable content whenever I release them. And also make sure you like this video. Click that thumb up icon, like this video. Okay, so now what I will be doing here, I use a exchange rate of 352 as at today, the official exchange rate. If you go to Google right now, you type $1 Canadian to Naira, it is 352 Naira. Okay, so now what I want you to do is make sure you do your own research and go with the amount that is obtainable in your environment. Maybe black market rate, maybe you also have access to the official exchange rate. Just take note of that. So don't follow what I'm sharing here. Don't use the same exchange rate that I use. This exchange rate keeps changing. Okay, hope you understand. It keeps changing. So don't rely on this exchange rate that I use. Get your exchange rate so that you can have accurate figure, so that you can arrive at accurate figures. Okay, so now when you want to apply for admission, you will need application fee. You will need application fee before you can apply to most schools. In fact, 95% of schools in Canada, before you can apply, you will need what is called application fee. It's a must. You have to pay it. So this application fee usually range between 75 to 150 Canadian dollars. Okay, if you convert that to Naira, that is where I have 26,000 to 52,000 Naira. Okay, take note of that. You will need what is called application fee. Okay, so now the second expenses that you should be looking at is your proof of fund. Okay, proof of fund is that amount of money that you have to show in your visa documents, in your visa application, that you will not become a liability. You will not become a liability when you get to Canada. You have to show certain amount of money that you have enough money to take care of yourself. Okay, take note, you are not paying anybody this money. This money is your money, but you are just showing it as evidence that you have access to it, that you will have access to it when you get to Canada and be able to spend the money on transport, feeding, house rent, and all of that. To take care of yourself. Okay, so the amount that you will need is 10,000 Naira. That is if it is only you. If it is only you. If you are relocating with your family, there is a video below this, in the description below this video, where I break down how much you will need as a family if you are relocating with your family. Okay, you will need more than 10,000 Canadian dollars, but just one applicant, just one person will be needing 10,000 Canadian dollars. Okay, and when I convert that to Naira using my exchange rate that I use here, like I said, go and do your own research and come up with your own exchange rate. I come up with 3.5 million Naira 20,000. 3.5 million Naira. Okay, this money can be in your Naira account. It's not a must that you open a dollar account. No, your normal bank account is okay. And you can use a sponsor. You can use a sponsor. If you have a sponsor, maybe your dad, your uncle, your aunts, your niece, you can use that as sponsor. They be the one to come, they will be the one to present their account statement for you, and you will be using it. Okay. By the way, there is a guidance around that before you can make use of it. So take note. So now, tuition fee, your school fees can range between 10,000 to 30,000 Canadian dollars, depending on how cheaper, how affordable the school is. Okay. Meaning your school fees can be 9,000, can be 10,000, can be 15,000, can be 11,000, can be 12,000. Okay, but I consider any school that is between 9,000, 10,000 to 15,000, they are cheaper and they are affordable. To me, they are cheaper and affordable. So when I convert this to Naira, I arrive at 3.5 million Naira to 10.5 million Naira. Okay, so there are schools that their tuition fee can be as high as 20,000, 25,000, 30,000 Canadian dollars. Okay, so when I did the conversion, I came up with this. Okay, so now I put without funding and scholarship. So now, in case you are able to secure scholarship and secure funding, that means there will be reduction in this amount. Okay, let's say your tuition fee normally is supposed to be 12,000 Canadian dollars. You now got a scholarship of 3,000 Canadian dollars. That means you'll be looking for just 9,000. Or you got a scholarship of 10,000 Canadian dollars. That means you'll be looking for just 2,000 Canadian dollars. Okay, or you got funding of, let's say, 20,000 Canadian dollars. That means you can remove your tuition fee from the funding, and also such funding will be covering for your proof of fund as well, 20,000 Canadian dollars. Okay, so the amount you get as scholarship or funding will determine the reduction in your tuition fee. And if it is funding, a very big funding, it can cover for your proof of fund as well. Okay, so now we have visa application. So after you have gotten admission, the next stage is visa application. This is the most difficult stage. This is where you need professionals. You need people that understand how this travel stuff works, for them to process your visa for you. Or you can still do it yourself if you understand it very well. So now, visa application fee, you are paying this money to Canadian immigration body, and it is just 150 Canadian dollars. That's all. Okay, if you convert that to Naira with my exchange rate, it's just 52,000 Naira to apply for visa. Okay, so now after application for visa, you will have to go for medical. Medical can cost you in Nigeria between 50,000 Naira to 100,000 Naira. Okay, that's just the range. Okay, so there are approved hospitals, maybe 2 or 3 hospitals in Nigeria that are permitted to do this medical. Okay, so now just budget between 50 to 100,000 Naira. And flights. So let's say your visa has been approved, you need money to buy tickets, to get tickets for yourself and your family. Maybe you are relocating your family. Like I said, this is just for one person. So flight ticket can cost you between 300,000 to 500,000 or above, depending on the airline. But it is still within this range. Okay, it is still within this range. Okay, so it depends on the airline. And miscellaneous, maybe you have other expenses that you will need to transport yourself from one place to another, to get your passport somewhere, to get your school transcripts, to go and get your bank statement in the bank, all this little money to move yourself around, to eat and all of that. I put 150,000 Naira as miscellaneous, all those money that you will need to keep up. Okay, if you are gaining value from this video, if you have gained 1 or 2 things from this video so far, go and subscribe to this channel. If you have not subscribed, go and subscribe. Let me wait for you to subscribe before we continue. Let me wait for you. Let me just give you 2 seconds. 1, 2. Have you subscribed? Subscribe and like this video. Share with friends, share with family, share with anybody you think we need this particular video. Okay, so now, after this, what you will need now is processing. Okay, you have gotten all your documents, you have gotten your transcript, you have all the money for school fees and all of that. Now, processing. You need a professional. Okay, processing costs. You need to do the processing. Applying for school, applying for scholarship, applying for funding, applying for visa, and all of that processes. You need money to do it. Okay, so now that is if you are using an agent or you are using do-it-yourself guide. So now processing costs. Option 1, do it yourself. This will cost you nothing. All what you need to do is to go to Google, go to YouTube, and keep on researching, and be applying what you are watching or what you are reading on Google. But note, 1, it will cost you nothing, yes, but it is prone to mistakes because you are not a professional. You can make a mistake that at the end of the day will cost you the whole process. Okay, a very costly mistake that we just shatter the whole process and you will get frustrated. That is one of the advantages of that. It's prone to error, stress, mental stress. You won't be able to sleep at night. Or what you are thinking is processing, Google, YouTube, because you are doing trying by error. Okay, you are not sure of what you are doing. Okay, although there are people that have done it before and they were able to succeed, but like I said, it might take time. It might take time. What you take an agent or a do-it-yourself guide just 6 months or 3 months might take you 2 years, might take you 1 year. Okay, might take you 18 months. So it all depends on which one you want to go for. So now option 2 is getting an agent to do your processing for you. So if you don't want stress, you don't want to stress yourself, you don't want to make mistakes and all of that, then you can go for an agent. I'm not talking of scammers, 419 agent. I'm talking of reliable agents, professionals, experts. Okay, I respect them a lot. They used to do a wonderful job. I mean correct agents, not all these roadside quack 419 agents. Okay, so you can go with them for admission and visa. You won't spend nothing less than 1 million naira. Okay, it can cost you as high as 1.5 2 million naira. Okay, as high as 2 million naira, 1.5, nothing less than 1 million naira. Okay, so if you don't have this very humongous amount of money, then you can go with a do-it-yourself guide. That's option 3 now. Do-it-yourself guide. This is what I used to recommend for people. Okay, there are different do-it-yourself guides in the market. There are ones that cost as high as 250,000, 300,000, and all of that. So now, the one that I normally recommend, and I've witnessed testimonies, I've seen people relocated successfully, is the one that I normally recommend that I produce testimony is Japa system. This Japa system costs just 50,000 naira currently. Okay, I don't know which time you are watching this video. The price keep increasing every day. There was a time it was 25,000. It's increased to 40,000 at a point. Now it is 50,000. I don't know, maybe the price has gone up now. But as I'm talking right now, it is 50,000 naira. So compare 50,000 naira to 1 million naira. Or compare to 1.5 million naira that an agent will charge you. Okay, so this Japa system will guide you. You just buy a guide that will show you step by step to follow, instead of doing trial and error, just picking information on Google on different forums. At the end of the day, you are confused. This guide will guide you, will put you on the right track. You know what you are doing, and you will have access to professionals that can answer your question and clarification while you are in the process, so that you don't get stuck. Okay, another advantage of Japa system is if after you have purchased it, if you don't have time to do the processing by yourself, there is a professional service that can do the processing for you at a cost. Just that before you know the cost of the professional service, you have to get the Japa system first. That is it. Okay, so these are the options that are available. So if you want to know more about the Japa system, you want to get it so that you can begin your processing, I will drop the link to get Japa system in the description of this video below. So check the link to know more about Japa system. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe right now. Also like this video, share with friends, share with family, share with anybody that you think this content will be valuable to. Okay, thank you for staying to this moment. I really appreciate you. See you in my next video.